are back. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what exactly happened. I need my light back on. There we go. Woohoo! That's great. All right.
So we got two more for you. These are
two more songs, they say.
Really excited to share them.
Ed Michael just posted a picture onto my page. Anarchy versus non-anarchy. You can't really see that very well. But the people with their heads stuck in the clouds, thinking that anarchy is going to work, really, I have to pity them because they have, well, I mean, I guess there's two things, right? I kind of admire the fact that they actually still have faith in humanity and that humans are naturally inclined to do the right thing. But at the same time, I pity them because they are so far off base that they don't know which way is up. Like, humans don't naturally make the decision to stop doing evil, unfortunately. it's really hard not to transvestigate people in real life.
Thank you, man. We have Mr. Derek Young on bass. Oh, wait, no. Mr. Derek Young on the drums. Give it a hand for Derek. First time ever.
This person to my right over here at this table is either homosexual or they're an FTM. Sometimes the energy that they send out can be the same. I remember growing up and thinking like, wow, that celebrity is super homo, right? But then I find out that it's actually that they're a girl. So it's like a girl pretending to be a guy, and the energy is just so feminine that it comes off as homosexual, but it's not, right? Because it's a girl. It's an interesting dynamic anyways, because a guy who is taking the role of a girl is going to put off more feminine vibe. Like, homosexuality is like kind of a step in the, I mean, it is inversion, right? It's not a step in inversion, it is inversion because it's an inversion of what God intended, right? God intended for a man and a woman to be together. So if you are having a boy and a boy together, or even a girl and a girl together, that is an inversion, a perversion of God's original design. So yeah, but my point originally was like, you can kind of see a guy. I think that the band is actually getting ready to end.
We have the coolest band ever, dangerously the Rebel 3, so stick around.
Oh, I'm kind of, yes, I am drinking champagne, vegan champagne, of course. I'm gonna, can you guys all just STFU for a second? I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick, but I'm gonna try to stay live here as I do. Move this over a little bit. Okay. I'm going to leave you live while I run to the well, I might actually wait now because we all know that girls go to the bathroom in pairs, and I just seen a pair go to the bathroom right now, so we'll have to wait for that. Kind of surprised. I guess there must have been free bands set up to go tonight. Which is actually a pretty good deal because I paid a $10 cover charge. So a $10 cover charge for the acoustic opener girl. Well, I'll say the word girl really loosely because I don't know. The person that opened up with the acoustic music, and then that band, and now a third band, and that's only for $10. That's pretty good. Pretty good odds, I guess. Got some people behind me really fast. Do you see these people behind me going in this booth to try to be on my live stream for a second? I heard from Facebook that 350,000 people in the last 5 days unsubscribed from Disney. If true, that's great. To be honest, I don't keep up with any of the mainstream news, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe if there was like a recent Disney expose or something. I actually just got banned for 30 days from Facebook, so I'm feeling a little bit. Feeling a little.
One more time, your blood jacuzzi. I don't remember they plucked and shit, but they got t-shirts and all sorts of things.
That's a little bit distracting. Okay. Just got a 30-day ban from Facebook, and I'm really quite irritated about it because I didn't even post what they said that I posted to get the ban in the first place. It's like, ugh. Yeah, even if it's like the truthers are posting out, I haven't really sure. And if you're saying good that I got a Facebook ban, well then screw you, buddy, because I don't find that good. Just messing, but really, I hate being banned from Facebook, but I understand that I'm lucky to even exist as a truther on their platform, like even to even have a profile in the first place is, I guess I should consider myself lucky to be on their platform, you know? I don't know.
If you want to see more blood jacuzzi, you can follow our Instagram. It's blood jacuzzi. Merch is for a year. If you want a t-shirt for $2, stickers for $3. And we're going to play one more show, so I can see there.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. I will be hopefully right back. Hopefully there's not a line in the bathroom. Oh. All right. And not a barely post on Facebook from what I'm seeing, so someone must really hate you. I usually do most of my posting in the Transvestigation Disclosure Now group. Like, that's my favorite place to even exist on Facebook. And posting inverted clowns and exposing them for what they are. But yeah, I have a lot of haters, not only on Facebook, but in real life. So that's a lot of trust to leave your computer like that and not to get ripped off. Yeah. Good point. Probably shouldn't be so trusting, but I'm like, I have been here a few times, so I know like the bartenders and like the people. Yeah. Good point though. I probably shouldn't leave it unattended. Kind of got chilly in here. I think they might have the door open. That guy's really dressed up. I'm not sure if it's a guy or not, but looking pretty snazzy.
Do you have any extra seating here? I mean, we're just gonna watch.
Yeah, you can. I'm just live on YouTube, so yeah, sure. That's a good point, Eric. I could move the screen to leave my drink in front of the camera so that it's not exposed. I'm kind of feeling exposed now and cramped. People sitting right beside me. They're not really right beside me, but they're like, I'm not sure if you can even see what's happening here, but anyways. The last bit. Just got the loft. Thank you so much. I guess there's one more band that is about to play. only people that I talk on the phone to is my mom, actually. Like, I call my mom every week, but other than that, I rarely use my phone. It's kind of interesting because most people, like, growing up in high school, I would just text and talk all the time, but now it's like I don't really talk to anybody. It's hard to find people that are, like, on the same path as me. I'm a strict purifier, and I really want friends that align with my mission and view in life. I want friends that are going to hold me up to certain standards and not try to drag me down. And it's really hard to find good friends in this world that are like that. Like, it's hard to find real human truthers to begin with. Most of the truthers in our community, unfortunately, are inverts. Like, the average human is so consumed with their hamster wheel 9 to 5, their sports, their inverted pornography, their inverted pornog, that they don't care about the shape of the earth. They say, what does the shape of the earth matter? Like, they are completely deceived and fluoridated, and unfortunately we find ourselves in a position where the truther community at large is like just the majority of it's inverts, and yeah, it's really kind of depressing. I told you to call me while you're out here before you drink. Well, I usually don't come up here unless I'm going out, so it's kind of hard to get away from that. But yeah, I don't remember actually specifically hearing you say that in particular, but I'm not going to claim that I remember everything, and that specifically I just don't remember you saying, but I don't doubt it. I usually only come up here when I have either business to take care of or I'm trying to go out for a fun time. There are a lot of not only just vegan restaurants, but wineries up here, and they do like live music and stuff, which I find really, really fun. I went to, I think it's called Belfiore Winery. Honestly, the wine was, I would give it a 0 on a scale of goodness. And they didn't have anything good to mix it with. Like, the only options that they had to give me to mix it with were like ginger ale and root beer. I don't know who wants to mix their wine with ginger ale and root beer, but you need to get your taste buds checked out because there might be something wrong with you. But the winery itself was so beautiful. Like, I can't even get over the beauty of this Southern Oregon. Like, so many of the locations are it's just really different than what I find in Northern California. I've never gone to any wineries in Northern California. Basically, all you see is just like miles and miles of cow farms, which is really quite depressing, right? The meeting place of heaven and earth should be where everybody is free, not where innocents are enslaved. But anyways, Ashland, Oregon, yes. Well, I always thought Oregon was hard right with all of that skinhead stuff, but there's also a lot of leftist punks too. Yes. Beer goes with tequila and ginger ale goes with dark rum. Okay. I don't drink any type of liquor at this point, so that doesn't exactly help me. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I've never asked, so I don't know what liquor options they even have at the wineries. I don't know how that actually works, right? Because it's a winery, they make their own wine and stuff. So I don't know how much outside liquor is. I don't know. It probably would depend on the different wineries, but anyways. Levi says my 12-hour dry fast went well. Good, that's awesome, Levi. I think my first one I went like around 20-ish hours, and I had a mental emotional breakdown. But 12 hours is a really good start. There's some people that do intermittent dry fasting, so they'll do between 12 and maybe 16 or so hours every day, and every time that you're choosing to not put anything in and allow the body to deal with what's already in there is going to be a beneficial healing process. But you're obviously not going to get into the deeper stages of like autophagy, where your cells are actually cleaning themselves out until you get into many hours into the fast past 12 hours. Like you'll go through, you have your regular human is going to take some time to get into ketosis, and then after ketosis, like a stage after that is autophagy, right? So you have to go through this process to get to those healing modalities, and if you're constantly eating like carbs and a lot of sugar and stuff, it's going to take you time to get from where you are into ketosis alone, let alone pass that into autophagy. So I'm not personally a promoter of vegan ketosis, but it's definitely healthier than just regular vegan. If you're going to be cutting out like carbs and sugar, a lot of people just in strict ketosis will find healing from temporary being the key word, right? Because most people in ketosis are doubling down on their cheese consumption, on their meat consumption. Like you're allowed to eat a lot of fats in ketosis, but not carbs, right? So they double down on cheese and meat and stuff, and so they'll find a temporary healing because it's black magic, right? They're doing a black magic healing to get to that stage, but it's not going to last very long. It's going to be not only a temporary fix for the temporary solution for the problem, but also it comes at the corruption of your mind, body, and soul, right? Like just because you can get away with a strict ketosis carnivore type diet for a certain amount of time, it's a black magic spell, and it's not going to be long lasting results, and it's certainly not going to be purifying your mind, body, and soul. You're going to have to cut out animal products to purify your mind, body, and soul. Humans are designed to be frugivores. So anyways, when I was a teen, I was long-haired, into hardcore and metal, and a lot of the politics was left. And the older I got and started working, I turned hard right. I was born into a very conservative family, so a lot of my outlooks are still very ingrained in with that. Like, there's no way that I would be okay with my a future child, my future son, being pounded in the ass. Like, there's no way that I can support that for anybody else if I can't support that for my own child. So there are a lot of right-leaning convictions that I have, but I'm vegan, right? I guess that's kind of the only what they consider leftist principle, right? Which really doesn't make sense, because they try to put the right being pro-life, right? You're pro-babies, but then there's some of the biggest animal eaters that you've ever seen. Like, they're the biggest baby eaters of other species. They only care about the babies of human species. When it comes to the babies of every other species, they say, let's eat them, right? Like, it's really a mixed paradigm here. I understand the bigger picture and how they're designed specifically to divide and conquer us and segregate these two truths, right? The truth of anti-abortion that if the baby had a right to choose, it would choose life. And if that cow had a right to choose, it would certainly choose life rather than being your cheeseburger. So they try to split these two truths into different categories to keep humans in their different boxes, right? Anyways. Protein literally comes from plants. If you're getting protein from an animal, specifically like cows get their protein from eating plants. So you're getting it from a middleman and it's not even a man, right? That cow corpse that you're eating is usually a girl, right? So the female estrogen is raging through her body. You're consuming her estrogen. You're consuming that energy that she felt when she was in captivity. That negative energy that she felt when she was in line, hearing all of her sisters being slaughtered, like just waiting her turn. You are consuming all of that negative energy and different chemicals while you are consuming her flesh. So the whole idea of getting protein from an animal is bogus. Just go to plants. That's where protein comes from to begin with. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! I'm gonna go up there and like do some square dancing. Canada Spaceman has said, I like old country that sounds like Hank Williams. It honestly could be. I really wouldn't. I'm trying to hear what they're saying.
As bad as possible.
I think I understood like 3 words that they just said. I'm not sure. What a big change from like punk rock type music that we were just listening to this country. Interesting. Anyways. Eric was saying that they use Health Force protein. Okay. And it's available at co-ops. The last time that I went to one of the co-ops around here, they were mask Nazis and wouldn't let me in. Presuming they have lightened up a little bit on that because everywhere else has. But I haven't tried to go back since they rejected me the first time. I personally don't take any supplements or, protein or anything other than what I normally just eat. And I'll admit that I'm not the healthiest vegan. Like, I'm not a pure raw vegan yet. That is my goal, but it's a lot easier said than done. I have eating cooked foods, eating naughty vegan foods is kind of like my temptation in life. I don't get tempted by sexual degeneracy or any that doesn't tempt me. There's not a guy that could walk into this bar tonight that could be like make me drop my panties and go home with him tonight. That's just not realistic. That's not who I am. But if you put a vegan cake in front of me, I'm gonna be like, I should eat that. Like, that's just, food is my temptation. That's just my weakness. So yeah. Anyways. The server has really. Hey Clint, how's it going? Sorry about last time. I had to jump off and take care of the puppies. No worries. Eric says last year I started on new moon and went raw for 2 moon cycles. That is awesome. And juice fast for 65 days. Wow, that's really impressive, Eric. That's really awesome. These guys over here are dancing. There's a lot of people dancing up there. It looks like a lot of fun.
Hey boys! She walked me once, she walked me twice. I don't take no one's advice, so shake it on the road. Shake it on the road. Move on the road. Short on the road. Yeah.
That's really fun. I would be so much more tempted to dance if I had a guarantee that no creepy guy was gonna like try to come up and dance with me. Good luck tomorrow on your Eric. What are you talking about?
In the bottom of the ship, and it's safe for them to ride.
I'm trying to look up the new events, but the next event that they have scheduled at the Armory is on the 20th.
How's everybody fucking doing?
Yes, I'm looking it up. Are you kidding?
Everybody tip the bartenders.
I love live music.
Dangerously, we're rapping free, and we're here to do whatever it is that we do.
Yes, it is. It's a type of dancing Southern country cowboy music. Yep.
We're here to do this.
We need to get a little swing dancing going on.
This is something that this isn't alienation. You just do the song.
Exactly. So what? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like a little swing dance. Yeehaw! Oh, they look like they're having so much fun up there.
Everybody having a good fucking Saturday. We're going to slow down a little bit. So you guys have a chance to breathe. Can we get a round of space up here? Remember?
Chad says Levi is now an invert. That's funny. Inverts aren't any fun anyway. Well, if you ask Satan, they're a lot of fun because they're used as flesh puppets to corrupt, and they'll do all sorts of disgusting things that humans really won't do. So,
all right, everybody. You got a special someone or something that you want to get slow dance with? No.
I do transvestigate first, but it's not like anybody is here walking around with their shirt off to actually give definitive evidence of, wonky tits or actual hips, right? Like, it's harder to transvestigate someone in real life, especially when they're normies. It's really easy to know that all of the Hollywood ones are inverts, and it's just like, you don't even get into the club without inverting. But when it comes to normal humans, or normal people, or supposedly normal, it becomes a lot more difficult to transvestigate them because you don't have all of the evidence necessary. I can't walk up to somebody in this bar and say, "Hey, let me see under your shirt to see if you have wonky nips from breast reduction surgery." Like, it just doesn't happen. So.
And when the night falls, it doesn't look like big panty models. We didn't get any dancing order your house. I can tell.
Bear mates.
Context, that's just the type of guy who is.
Oh my gosh, I gotta go get some napkins. Holy crap. I just kind of made a little bit of a mess. She didn't. Thank you. Check out that link in all of the comments, and you'll see how all of these Hollywood hunks that us girls are given to lust after are actually FTMs, female to male transsexuals, who have had their tits chopped up. Sometimes you will find the most bizarre nipples. Like one nipple is pointing this way and the other one's pointing this way. It's like the craziest thing. But it's a dead giveaway almost all the time for FTM. So look at that link that I have provided and see what jacked up tits I'm talking about. Okay. It's not even midnight. I don't know why people are singing happy birthday. Now everything's really sticky around here. I'll probably end up heading off soon. I'm not sure how long this band is going to go, but I probably should start. Yes, I am drinking a vegan mimosa, yes, but I just finished it, so I'm going to stick with water for the rest of the night.
I think there was a specific
Yes, I will be live tomorrow at noon, so hopefully you guys join me. I'll probably end up wrapping up here within the next 10 minutes or so. Chad, you better not be making fun of me for having hiccups. I'm really surprised with the different genres that we've had tonight. We went from acoustic to like a punk rock to now like this country type, hoedown type stuff. So it's kind of cool the whole variety. I don't know.
Hear that extra buzz? That's like that.
I definitely do drink in moderation. I don't like to I like to drink when I go out and have a fun time, and I hate being drunk. Like if the room starts spinning, I'm not having fun anymore. So I like to drink and get tipsy and kind of push the line, but I do not like being drunk. I hate being drunk. Like it's not fun. There's like a whole group of people up there that are just dancing. It looks like a lot of fun. Yay! I'm probably going to get ready to head off here in a few minutes, maybe after the next song. But I really appreciate you guys joining me and having this really fun time. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at noon, and we won't have all of this loud distraction to distract away from the actual message of the night. It's really nice to have nights like this where we can get out and have some fun and kind of like bond on a different level rather than an intellectual level, kind of trying to relax a little bit more, although we can't get away from the intellectual side, right? I'm a sapiosexual. I find the intellectual individuals more attractive than the average Joe, and so that's what really pulls me. But it's really nice to kind of have these nights where we go out and have live music and not necessarily focus on too much of intense topics. I know I can get really intense and I have very high standards. Ultimately, I just want what is best for humanity and what's best for me and for my future babies. And I know that what humans are doing right now is not the best that we can be. We can be way better. We can do better, and we should be doing it better. So that is my plea. Can you do a dance for us? I am not really feeling inspired to dance right now. It's just not exactly my environment. I'll dance a little bit in my seat, but especially going up there, I risk getting some creepy guy coming up and saying, "Hey, can I dance with you?" It's like, I'd rather just avoid all of that. Now this actually makes me want to dance.
bottle of perfume, I said to more. Well, I was tired, then I got smiling again, I looked in my pocket and it was down.
Hey Raven, how's it going? I haven't seen you for a while. I'm glad that you could join in. Hopefully you're doing well. Raven, that would be so cool. I'm having my first full moon celebration on July 13th, the evening of July 13th. That'd be so awesome to actually meet you in real life. So cool. Wow, I love the violin. Let me look up what they're called. Yay! That was really exciting. All right, guys, I am getting ready to head off here and get ready to end this night of fun. And this band is really awesome. I think they, again, are called Dangerously and the Rattlin' Three. So look them up on Facebook, and hopefully you will join me tomorrow at noon. Obviously, Mount Shasta time, and we will congregate again there tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to head off here, so I hope that you have a wonderful and safe evening. Thank you again for joining me. This has been a really fun time. This band has been great, and hopefully you'll join me tomorrow. So have a wonderful evening. May God and the goddess bless you. I have no idea what I was about to say there, but anyways, good night, everyone. Thank you again for joining me.